Hi. So, today, as many of you know, there's been a shitstorm of events that have occurred out of Las Vegas. And, of course, I only have the information that's been provided through numerous news sites. I prefer the Daily Caller. I like their information. I feel like they're less of a propagandist and more factual than others. So, as always, there will be plenty of links in the description box to my sources that I use, so you can follow those. And first and foremost, I wanted to just touch on first my condolences. I mean, that seems so inadequate to even say. It really does. It pains me to, see all these things happening in our society. It pains me to have to go to the next step and always have to discern everything that I hear. It used to be, I don't know, sheer bliss maybe, that we just believed what we heard in the news. But now, even though it's terrible to question events when those events are so emotional, I think it's still very imperative that we do. I'm going to put some links in the description box as well about Manchurian candidate. I'm not saying that this was a Manchurian candidate. I don't know, but I am not scratching that off my list at this juncture, particularly when I, see the footage of the shooter's brother speaking. Of course, generally, when they interview family and friends of such people, they always say that it came out of nowhere, right? Like nobody had any clue, which is really kind of hard to believe, but, sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. But I am going to post some links for the Manchurian candidate because I think you should question everything. And not jump to conclusions. See, sometimes whenever you question things, people assume that you're jumping to conclusions. No, it's not that you're jumping to conclusions. I think part of the mind fuckery is to have people feel like they shouldn't question things because it's, how dare you question something? Don't you care that those people have died and this is tragic? Of course you care. Of course I care. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let all the fucking logic fly out the window. You can't do that. You have to take into account history. You have to take into account that little voice inside your head sometimes and inside your gut that says, look into that just a little bit more. And that's just what I encourage everyone to do. Sometimes more information seems to complicate everything, but more information is better than no information, especially whenever you can continue to hash through it. So, links in the description box about what's going on in Vegas and the shooter and the fatalities. Everybody needs to be vigilant, be aware, keep on top of things, and try not to let things like this divide us, which obviously it goes to that all the time now with the political temperature that we have. And I'm going to cut this short. I don't even want to start talking about my loathing of Hillary Clinton and her approach, because then this will just ramble on with a lot of bad language that nobody really needs to hear right now. So I hope everybody has a safe week, and have a good night.